Hello, my name's Simonize, and welcome to another Simonize guide video. Today, I've got your Naxxramas boss guide for Thaddius. This is a really fun boss, you get to do a lot of damage, so let's get right to it. First, you have to kill Stalag and Fugin. These enemies have to be killed within a couple seconds of each other, or else they resurrect and you cannot progress to Thaddius. Once they are dead, you progress to Thaddius. You should use your 2-minute cooldowns on Fugin because they'll be available again before Thaddius is dead, so you'll get 2 uses out of them that way. You don't want to stand near the edge of the platform on Fugin because he does a knockback that can knock you off of the platform if you're near the edge, and that would be bad. Once Stalag and Fugin are dead, you can use Sprint to help with the jump to the Thaddius platform. Don't fall into the slime, or else you're pretty screwed, you won't be able to attack Thaddius. Now, Thaddius casts Polarity Shift, which assigns a charge to every raider, either positive or negative. You need to group with players who have the same charge as you and stay away from the players that have the opposite charge as you. You'll get a damage buff from being near same charge players, and you'll deal periodic damage to everyone who is a opposite charge as you that's nearby you. You should use Greater Nature Protection Potion to absorb damage from these charges of players that are in the wrong position, and it absorbs damage from Chain Lightning that Thaddius casts all the time, even if no one messes up. Now, the main aspect of Thaddius parsing is that you want to get lucky. You want to get lucky and get the opposite charge as the tank so that you're positioned behind the boss. If you have the same charge as the tank, you'll be forced to attack the boss from the front, which is very bad. He'll be able to parry your attacks, and dagger rogues will not even be able to use backstab. Now, after Polarity Shift, you lose your damage buff for a couple of seconds before it's reapplied. You should wait until the damage buff returns to use abilities. So you want to dump all your energy before a Polarity Shift happens, and then wait a couple seconds until the damage buff comes back. This is what it looks like when you have a charge but no damage buff, and this is what it looks like when you have a charge and you have your damage buff again. Now, let's check out a boss kill video. Here we go, approaching Fugin on the right-hand side, and we can see we're up on this platform, and we want to be positioned so that we don't get knocked off. Now, on this fight, I forgot to use my cooldowns early on, and by the time I realized it, it was already too late. But sticking with the theme of Thaddius, it's better to be lucky than good. This ends up being the world number 17 parse for rogues on Thaddius at the time of recording. By now, it's certainly lower. But you can see we take down Thaddius, and then we're communicating with the other side to make sure we're in about the same DPS range. And you see we're pausing because we're a little bit behind. These have to be killed at the same time. Now we're given the call to finish them both off. There's another knockback, but we were well positioned, so we didn't get knocked off. Now they're both dead. I sprint, and if you sprint and walk perpendicular off the edge, you don't even need to jump. But that's only if you have sprint. If you don't have sprint, you're going to need to jump to make it to the other platform. Now Thaddius is up, and we engage the boss. We open with a 1-point slice and dice, and then we hold off for a little bit. 3 points. We're just waiting for this Polarity Shift cast. There we go. We got a negative charge. We refreshed our slice and dice, and we got our damage buff. So now we're going to town. We're behind the boss, which is lucky, so we hit all the cooldowns we have. Blade Flurry, Kiss of the Spider, Adrenaline Rush, and we look for a good T. There it was. We hit our T, and we're really popping off with some very lucky crits, and we're lucky to be behind the boss. There's a nice slice and dice refresh with just a fraction of a second left on the previous slice and dice, and here's the Polarity Shift cast. Now you can see I'm not hitting my abilities yet. I'm just letting my energy pool up, and now I have my damage buff, so I hit my abilities again. I pooled my energy all the way up to 83, just so that I could use the abilities when I have the damage buff instead of not having the damage buff. It's a big difference. Here comes another Polarity Shift cast. So I did an ability right before I lost the damage buff, and then I'm going to wait and wait, and now I have my damage buff again, so I hit my abilities again. And again, I got lucky, and I'm behind the boss, so he can't parry my attacks, and I get to do full damage. The boss is dead with almost perfect slice and dice timing, and we can run out, and we're done. Thank you guys for watching, and remember to hit like if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe for more videos. We'll be going through all the bosses in Naxxramas. You can catch me live on Twitch, or join my Discord. Links to both Twitch and Discord are in the video description below. Again, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day.